There's something going on in the royal household, and this week has been no different. And every Saturday I love to give you a rundown, and who better to do so than Angela Levin, royal biographer. Angela, it's been a very busy week. Talk to me, what's going on?
Well, I mean, I too am obsessed by the jam, actually. Of all the things that interest me less is jam. I can't bear jam, but it's also silly because they've actually said all of it is come from fruit on their house, in their garden. And I thought, well, how come is that? Does it mean there's only 50 and the rest of us can't actually even taste this jam? Or what? And also, is this the time when you're going to get raspberries and strawberries? I don't know. But anyway, it seemed I didn't believe that really. And of course, it was the other sentence that was added was that King Charles used to buy his inn. I thought, there you are. You're just sort of building up against him. And also, I thought that was too funny for words, is that we heard that it went round to all these 50 people who are friends and she hoped would publish it. They had the number 17 out of 50 on the one we saw, and there was another one that came up 10 or 50. And I thought, it's not like a painting, is it? It's not like the wonderful thing that somebody's going to make and you're going to keep it forever. Are we meant to keep the empty jar, or are we meant to keep the jam because it's so special? At $30 a jar.
It's ridiculous. And why lemons? A lemon, when you buy a car that's a lemon, it's supposed to be like a bad thing. You've got the worst one.
Yeah, but you say you're a bit of a lemon, don't you?
I'm a bit of a lemon today as well.
That's all right. Yeah. So I just think it's a ridiculous idea, and I think it's very silly to come up with one thing. You don't know what the next thing is, but she is trying to be allowed to go globally. Now, that word globally is absolutely Meghan's favourite word because Britain was too small for her. She always wanted to be global. So if she can sell things globally, she will be thrilled to bits. But, I mean, I don't really think that people are going to buy all that. And chickens, sort of things to feel... Bird food and all those things. It's ridiculous. So that's that. And Harry was a great surprise because his number one home is America. Now, he's had this for a year and he came to light 2 days ago. But this means, why has he been nagging in London for everything to get protection 24 hours a day for all his family, when actually he's hardly going to be here? And I thought that was really cunning. To do that, to hope that he could get that before it was revealed of where he is. But the thing is that he now won't be able to be to do a lot of the work. He won't have these top protectors with guns, absolutely not. He won't be able to be a counsellor, so he can stand in if King Charles is away or unwell. He won't be able to do lots of things now that he could have done. And he was, I mean, I'm very happy for him to go away, but I think it's very unfair of him to try and be nasty about the royal family at the same time. They must be very upset as well as saying, OK, go your way. But it's always done in a nasty way.
So distressing as well. I mean, especially if you're ill as well.
Yes,
the King
exactly.
And Catherine ill and stuff, leave them be.
Well, when Prince William came back to work again, and I thought he looked rather thin, and I thought he looked rather stressed. And he's with this company this charity that he's doing, that food that everybody leaves, the restaurants and all that, and it goes round to people who can't really afford to eat. And he was chopping up celery, and he was doing his best. And the woman gave him 2 cards wishing King Charles and also his wife well, and he said, "That's so kind of you." I felt so sorry.
Yeah, it's been very difficult for them, really.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult.
Because Catherine's so young to be diagnosed with that kind of cancer as well.
Yes, and we don't know what it is, so it makes you feel both curious and knowing that it's not your business, but you really want her to be well. I mean, you see those lovely children,
and
you really wish for her to be well. And William, although he's come back, he's not going to come too often. I mean, he's going to still be responsible for her and the children and try and make it a normal family, and I admire that hugely. And anybody who thinks that he should be doing a lot more for the country, they need just to wait and see, and I'm sure he will.
Yeah, bless him. Angela Levin, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for all your
Thank
thoughts.
you.
That is the brilliant Angela Levin.